We're keeping it real with Rachel Geddes from 96.1 WHNN.
It is Friday, and we are keeping it real with our friend Rachel Geddes over at Rachel Geddes in the Morning at 96.1 WHNN. Good morning, Rachel. How are things in the radio universe?
Good morning, Matt. Things are wonderful.
Yes. I got to tease you for a second, though, Rachel. We did catch you there on camera doing a little hair primping. Don't forget, this is TV, so you can't pick your nose, okay?
I mean, it was touch and go there for a minute.
I know. We were behind the scenes having some audio stuff, but we figured it out. And we finally made it to Friday, right? Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. My little guy who's 8 last night said, Mom, this is in the longest week ever. And they've only had school 4 days. They were off on Monday.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, if an 8-year-old's saying it, then we know it has to be true. I got a question, Rachel. Do you consider yourself to be a good driver?
Ooh. Okay, you're jinxing me here, Matt. I do consider myself to be a good driver. I'm knocking on wood. I haven't had any accidents in a long time.
That's good to hear. Good to hear. Well, if you didn't know, April is Distracted Driving Awareness Month. We all know, of course, you should put the phone down while you are behind the wheel. But a new report is revealing people admitting to having some risky meals in the driver's seat. I got to ask you, what have you tried to eat behind the seat, Rachel, behind the driver's wheel? Well, admit it. Tell me what you've done.
Okay, let me think here. I used to eat yogurt a lot driving down the highway, and that,
like a cup of yogurt?
The yogurt cup and a spoon.
How did you pull that off?
Well, I was a really good knee driver for a few years there. I don't do that anymore. Not anymore. No more. But I used to.
No more spoon and yogurt cup. We're showing some guy chowing down a giant sub, by the way. So let's dive into these stats a little bit more. So 72% of people who eat while they drive admit they have tried risky meals like barbecue ribs or even eating a bowl of hot soup. So I guess that kind of puts your yogurt cup habit to shame.
Yeah, it really does. Because if I spill the yogurt, it's fine. It's not like a burning bowl of soup in my lap. I mean, that is really dangerous behavior.
Yeah, a little nuts there. Other stats to throw out, 27% of drivers admit to working on their appearance while driving, whether that's changing clothes, I don't know how you pull that off, shaving even, putting on makeup or painting their nails. Have you ever done that?
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay, I've painted my nails, I've done makeup, and I've actually changed clothes. Yeah.
Well, then you're talented. You're talented. And then finally, 74% of people say the most embarrassing distraction is filming videos or creating social media content while driving. I don't know if I've ever seen that in person, but I know a lot of people try to make content in their cars, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, they do. I did recently a video, like a day in the life, and my dad saw it and he wanted to know, how did you film those, the ones while you're driving in the car? I said, well, I was in the parking lot, when I got to the road, I wasn't filming or videotaping or doing anything. I wasn't taking pictures, no.
Yeah, as long as you weren't on the move. And, we got to keep a lookout here, Rachel. The state of Michigan made a list for the state of top distracted drivers. So be safe out there.
Yeah. I know, you two put down those phones.
I know, we have kids too, which just adds to the mix. So anyway, safe travels for you as you head into the weekend. All right, you can always listen to Rachel weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on 96.1 WHNN. We appreciate her taking a break from her show to chat with us. All right, Kevin, I doubt you're putting on makeup behind the wheel, right?
No, but I have driven with my knees